What's going on, lads, man? Arsenal nil, Nottingham Forest nil, and I'm feeling deflated, guys, man. I'm feeling deflated.
What a feeling! What a difference in 90 minutes. Well, look how happy we were before the stream, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Not good enough, man. Another chance missed. Another lackluster performance. Yeah, I don't want to hear no more about Gyökeres. I don't want to see that guy no more.
Yeah,
No.
I agree.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cannot do it, bro.
Yeah, Daniel,
Can't
Figo,
defend that no more.
we're live, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're live. We're live,
Yeah.
James, bro. We're
Alright.
live.
These are my three positives. See what you agree, right? We gained a point, and because City lost, we're now 7 points clear. We didn't lose. Yeah, City lost. But
Not good enough, James. I don't want to hear
No,
none
no,
of
no.
that. It's not
no,
good
no,
enough.
no. Apart from agreeing with you and then asking you why you guys think that happens, I think Jesus was like the classic Jesus, just rolling around and crying. So he's not the solution. The two chances, you know what? You can play rubbish, right, guys? But when you get the chances in a rubbish game, you got to take them. That Martinelli miss from 2 yards in the first half.
Another one.
Yeah, and all we've been hearing about Gyökeres with his 100 goals in 2 seasons, right? That he gets the ball through, and then when he's one-on-one, that's when he scores. What happened today then? What happened today? I mean, like he's the guy caught up with him.
He's not that quick. He's not that quick. I keep telling
like you guys. And then second half, before you guys come in yet, we had chances, right? But I mean, Noni turned into Saka, right? When he was first half. Oh, I'm going to show how many times I can beat you all without delivering, right? Odegaard, sorry, mate. I've defended him all season.
That's one of his worst performances I've ever seen from him. He was getting bullied all over the park, man.
Daniel, it was like, I'm not being funny, Daniel. You could put your son on, he would have held the ball more. He's a big ass man, and you touch him, and he just falls on the floor, right?
Weak and feeble.
But the big thing I want to pass over to you guys, right? What is inside these Arsenal players' heads, right? 3 years you finish second. I know, right, one thing, when teams are at the bottom of the league, I think they're 17th, whatever, they're going to fight to stay up. But in the last 10 games, we've been making teams like Forest look like trying Barcelona. What the hell, man? It's like, you should be going for the kill. What do you guys think?
I'm fucking fuming, bro. I was just trying to hold it in, yeah? The guy in the comments said it. The guy in the comments said it right, bro. He said, look, we have to look at, look, 7 people saying, oh, 7 points clear, point gain. Is it really? Villa are a serious threat. They got a great balance in their team. You know, they're playing tomorrow. They're going to win.
Oh, shit. What happened?
What? Don't know. Daniel, Daniel, your face says it. Oh, you look really upset, man.
Hugo, where are you, bro? Yeah, no, I'm deflated, bro. I'm deflated, innit? See, last night, James, I'm tired, innit? So last night I had some emergency. I had to leave my house at 2 in the morning yesterday.
Sorry.
So I didn't have no sleep. So see, watching that game now, I was all excited for it, man. I was gassed up. Man City lost to Man United, and here's another opportunity. Just like there was an opportunity against Chelsea. And it's just the same old story once again.
You know what you are, Daniel?
Go on, James.
You're such a philosopher and clever, right? Because I just thought of a metaphor, right? You know, in a football match, you don't put your chances away, you lose. What you just said there, Daniel, if you don't win these games in a season, then City catch you. Isn't it, Daniel?
Yeah, you know what? Let's just not dismiss. We cannot be dismissing Aston Villa. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it no more. Yeah, not taking them serious. No one took Leicester serious at the beginning of last season. No one took Liverpool serious. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. You understand? So I'm not I'm just disappointed, man. It was just a
fucking
toothless
4 points in 2 fucking games. Liverpool, fucking put your foot down. Today, fucking put your foot down. What the fuck is wrong with this team, bro? Like,
it's not good enough.
Looking at PTSD every fucking year, bro. Like, it's taking the piss, bro. Like, Ben White on the throw-ins. How long? You're fucking we're drawing, my guy. We want to win this league. It's not
crazy.
Good enough, bro. It's worse than crazy, bro. Every year, bro. Sunderland, Chelsea, Liverpool. Do you know what I mean?
Man City.
Go and take the fucking title for us, bro. Don't let these sort of teams get back in it. Do you know what I mean? Because then Odegaard fucking loses his ass every fucking big game, bro. He's not captain material, bro.
Hugo, name me another captain that gets subbed as much as Odegaard when we need to win a game.
Fucking idiot, bro. Fuck off. Get out of the fucking club, bro. Do you know what he's that mentality, that fucking weak, and he pulls out of tackles, bro. He's not fucking strong enough. He got bodied again today. Like, did you see in the first half? Bodied, bro. Got bodied by work last time. Fucking taking the piss, bro. It's not about being nice and all that. Oh, the players have got feelings, they got family. Fuck off, bro. You do it. What about my feelings? What about my family? Every fucking year, bro. It's not fucking good enough. We're not on AFTV. I'm gonna say what I fucking want today, bro.
100%. Hugo, let it out, bro, because I think you're what's it called again? Talking for a lot of people with what you're saying.
Not allowed it. I thought, 9 points. I said, look into the sunset. We got a fucking open road. Put your fucking foot down. That's why I said, put your foot down. You got Ferrari. Our manager does not know. There's no plan B. Relying on
He's got the Ferrari. He's got the Ferrari and he's driving drunk. Do you understand? Yeah? He's keeping the car in, he's keeping the Ferrari in first.
He's driving like a fucking learner, bro.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. A lot of bad performances today, man. And even when certain man came on, it was just really, really bad. Eze, what did he do when he came on?
What
That's screaming out for.
What has happened to Eze?
His confidence has been shot. He ain't been managed properly, but I'm not going to defend him. him. It's not good enough.
But let me go back to early in the season when Odegaard got injured, We had Wanyeri. We were flowing. We were playing well with Wanyeri. He suits his team more than that fucking pussy. That's what he is. Odegaard's a fucking pussy, bro. Like, he's pussied it out for the last 3 years.
Not captain material. Strip him of the armband, man.
Today, bro. Like, fucking hell. Go for the ball. He's avoiding tackles. Do you know what I mean? Putting us under pressure. If you're not fucking just running, he just chases it, cuts him down, then doesn't do anything. When he can't defend Odegaard, when he at least he gets back, he's got a bit of muscle on his back, even though he's young. Do you know what I mean? What does this fucker do, bruv? Do you know what I mean? And then Gilchrist isn't working. Do you know what? Fucking be brave. I'll fucking make the substitutions early. Take Odegaard off. Fucking take.
Yeah, but as James was saying, when Jesus came on, that was PTSD reminding me of what Jesus used to do game in, game out. Frustrate us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know where Hugo's right, Daniel? If Arteta had some bottle in this game, he would have started with Kai Havertz.
Yeah, Havertz might coming back from injured.
Hugo, Jesus was what? Gyökeres was rubbish. Gyökeres, let me ask you. I think Gyökeres was rubbish. Hugo, listen. See what Daniel thinks is all right. Gyökeres was rubbish. When Jesus came on, he was even worse. All he did...
You can't get worse than Gyökeres. You can't get worse than Gyökeres. I'm sorry. You can't get worse.
Daniel,
you can't get worse than that.
Don't say, like, in the first half, he had the opportunity. The ball came in. He's always fucking too late. Always too late.
Always too late.
Always too late, bro. Why are you always too late? Bro, people say, oh, no, we don't put. We pass to him. Listen, you mother. Oh, you guys frustrate me. We pass Gilchrist the ball. I go to the matches. I see this guy's too fucking slow, bro. Like, fucking lose some weight. I know it's heavy bodybuilding. Fuck your body. Fucking this Premiership is not made for a body like you. You're not fast enough, bro. Murillo caught you up. Do you know what I mean?
It's crazy. Hey, Gyökeres, you see when you got that ball, he's clumbering along, clumsing.
That whole thing comes in your head, bro.
Yeah. Can I ask you both a question? Why today did we not at least play the possession football and break? Why did we play so rubbish? Why?
Yeah,
because tactically, we got nullified. That's what happened. Yeah, it was a good performance.
Daniel,
Let's give Nottingham Forest a bit of credit. They was more hungry. Yeah, they had more energy than us.
Why, Daniel?
Because this is another game where we didn't let that. It's one of those games, you know, on Arteta's list of games. He has a list of games. Make sure you don't lose, guys. I said this last time. Don't lose, guys. It was another game. And then, we'll try to nick it in the last 10 minutes, bro. But it's not working. We'll get a corner. We'll try to head to the corner. There is no... when you don't get a corner, that's what we're playing. I said it at the start of the season, bro. I said it to people. People are, we're over reliant on corners. Our fucking striker shit. So we just expecting. Oh, by the way, Martinelli's gonna head it in. Fucking, that's one frustration. I'm gonna let another fucking frustration. What the fuck is VAR there for, bro? How the fuck did they not pick up that handball, bro?
Yeah,
that was crazy. Robbery, absolute robbery.
He thought it was Jesus behind him, yeah?
Yeah.
Whatever, what's his name? Aina. Aina thought it was Jesus. It was actually Anderson behind it. He thought it was Jesus. So he shielded it with his arm, bro. You can't fucking do that, bro.
Hold on, let me come to this comment. JT, my brother. Yeah, JT, my brother. I was very critical of Arteta at the start of the season, but I got behind him. I don't think the players... I do think the players are shitting their pants and letting him down again. He's the manager. He should be able to get the team going. What are we talking about here? Couldn't get us going against Chelsea. Couldn't get us going against Liverpool. What are we talking about here?
But Daniel, wait.
You have to say, when we have games, one sec, James, please. Please wait a minute. When it comes down to the game, you have to put something down to the manager. We can say it's the players, but at some point, you have to look at the manager and say, wait a minute, it's another performance where it seems like the players weren't up for it. They couldn't get themselves going. It was slow, lethargic. So at what point can you criticize the manager? No one's saying Arteta out, but you can criticize him sometimes and say, wait a minute, what's going on here?
There's no intensity. Too many passes. Hold on to the ball too long. Don't worry, guys. Your opportunity will come. Like, what if it doesn't come, bro? Do you know what it is? We saw so many of these draws. Sean Dyche, Everton last year at home. Do you remember when Braithwaite would head everything away? It was the same thing, bro. I remember it just reminded me of that game perfectly. Everton at home. There was so many draws. And the problem is, you know, it was this time of the season. Then teams start learning from it. And then other teams are going to play the same way. Our confidence is going to drop. Then we're going to lose to City at Etihad. And fucking the season's gone, bro, before anything. Do you know what I mean? Oh, maybe I'm...
big up everyone in the chat. Dan, my friend, what you saying, my bro? I know you're not happy right now. What's going on? Is he frozen?
Yeah. He's frozen. It's a bit like some of our players today. Fucking like he's imitating Martin Odegaard, bro.
Hugo, let me ask negative Dan, then you, Hugo, right? And when positive Dan comes back, right? Do you think is what you guys are saying?
Fuck off, man.
The players are to blame, like the Martinelli chance and the Gyökeres chance in the first half, the chances in the second half. But what you're saying, Daniel, you're saying that Arteta went there to play, not to lose. Yeah.
I'm not saying that he went there. I'm not saying he went there not to lose, but there's something there's something that you're doing, Arteta, when we get these games where we're saying, right, when we're saying go and get this win, the pressure's on, go 9 points clear. There's something that you're doing that these players are not getting going, and part of it is I don't know. I told you about Martinelli. I've had enough of Martinelli now. I'm not fooled by a hat-trick against Portsmouth. You can't trick a trickster. Yeah? He is not good enough. Crunch time when it matters, I need you to deliver. Go 9 points clear. Yeah? It's not good enough. Martinelli, piss poor. Odegaard, piss poor. Gyökeres, piss poor. Who else was there? Zubimendi today. We spoke about him earlier.
I thought Zubimendi was okay.
He gave the ball away on constant occasions, Hugo. Constant occasions. Didn't get a hold of it. Name me a good player today.
Calm, bro. I can't really, you know. Even Timber looked shaky.
What, Hugo and Daniel, what did you think of Madueke first half?
He had his
was decent, man. He was decent.
The young John Barnes has his moments, but the young John Barnes needs to get a shot away, bro. We had no shots in the first half.
Daniel Hugo.
Title.
Daniel Hugo. He went past a lot of players, but what is your opinion about his end products?
Needs to be better, bro. Needs to
be better. It needs to be better. But even when Saka came on, what did Saka do as well, man? What did he do?
He had that header, Daniel, that I thought was going to be a goal.
Yeah, that was a quality save. In fairness,
great.
You got to give Sales. Sales made a couple good saves, but it wasn't enough. Do you know, like,
do you know what, Hugo?
You know what I said that. You know what I said earlier before the stream? You know when you're a fucking boxer, bro, and you've got a team and they're there for the taking, you're the fucking heavyweight champion. You want to be the heavyweight. You've got to set up a marker, bro.
Daniel,
Hugo,
bro. Hugo
can't finish, bro.
Hugo said this last season, and I bet you did as well, Daniel, and Hugo said it this season. This, our attack, you said it this season, Hugo, 4 months ago. Our attack is probably one of the worst in the Premier League. Do you remember, Hugo? Yeah, do you remember, Daniel?
But
how can you be going for the title and you haven't got one clinical who gets a clinical striker is someone that gets 1 or 2 chances? Shearer, Lineker, Ian Wright, Alan Smith, Kevin Campbell, Wilson, bang, goal.
I tell you who did all right for me when he came on, Marino. He was moving around, getting free kicks. That fucker needs to start up front, bro. I told you on Goodness Therapy months ago. Number one, Havertz, Marino, Jesus, then Yorkres. Yorkres cannot start for me anymore. Fucking take him out of the firing.
On AFC always, you're right. The only thing that saved us this season is how poor Liverpool and Man City have been. That's what's saving us right now. This is what's saving us right now, because you're saying to yourself, we finished second 3 times in a row. Man City have fallen off a cliff. Liverpool fallen off a cliff. Take control now, Arsenal. Yeah? When it's time to get these wins, get these wins. We go to this game. We go to Sunderland. We go to Chelsea. We go to the Liverpool game. Not good. We should be about 14 points clear right now.
With this squad. Possibly the best squad we've ever had, bro.
Daniel, what you said there, Hugo said it months ago. People laughed at him, right? Hugo said, we should have been 10, 12 points clear. Do you remember, Hugo?
Easily, bro. I said we should have gone away with it. We were even, but and then every time we get opportunity, we don't take it, bro. That's the frustration. That's the frustration for Dan. That's the frustration for you. I know positive Dan. I need some therapy, bro. You gotta give me some therapy in a minute. But it's just every fucking time.
Dan's not positive right now.
Bro, I want to hear what you said.
No, one last thing on what Hugo just said there, Daniel's right. Do you know people keep saying, "Oh, but we get goals from everywhere." When you get games like this is why in the history of football, you have a player on there, or at least 2, that in games like this, they might only get 1 chance or half a chance, and bang, the points are in the bag. We haven't got that.
Dan, my boy, what you saying, man?
What's going on, boys? Listen, absolutely toothless performance is what I call that. Toothless. And I don't know if it's all of us, you guys can tell me after that, but sometimes as an Arsenal fan, you just know you ain't gonna score. I swear to you. And like me trying to be positive, and even when I was doing the previews for this show, I've done a preview with Dan Potts on AFTV, and I said I've got PTSD from this game. We drew there last year. The year before we went there 2-1. But the last time we played there, we lost in the FA Cup. But when we wore the all-white kit, time before that, we lost there under Wenger. It's not a good ground for us. It really isn't. When I saw the players they had back, I did that back 5 that they had. But listen, it's very concerning because that's 2 Premier League games now where we weren't able to score a goal. And in those same games, the other team didn't even have a shot on target. So all we needed was 1 goal today. What I will say is I think we should have most definitely got a penalty. But listen, we didn't deserve to win the game. We would have got away with it had we won the game via a penalty. But look, listen, I want to come to this comment here that Sahal come up with. And where is it gone? He said something about our squad being a little bit overrated. And I think we do overrate our squad and everyone else just a little bit, you know, because I think we've got massive depth. There's no doubt about it. But I think Odegaard is a little bit overrated. I think Eze is overrated. He's never got more than 8 goals. You know, there are players that are overrated. I mean, I think we've always put Saka on this pedestal as well. And, you know, we've tried to compare him to the likes of Vinny and
the truth's out, Dan. The truth's coming out about that guy.
I mean, listen, look, for me today, Arteta got the lineup wrong. I wanted to see Arteta start. I wanted to see Saka starting. No matter what, he's still a better player. You know, even an on-form Noni, I'm taking Saka all day long. Listen, he's not been great this season, but I would have went with Saka and Trossard. Start your best team.
Daniel,
you mean to go on.
Daniel, why didn't Trossard start?
Trossard just didn't start because he started against Chelsea. And listen, Martinelli misses a gilt-edged chance. If you want to win the Premier League, you have to take them chances. You have to. And what did I say, Dan, at the start of the season? Really? I said, if we don't win this league, right, which I still think we will, guys, you know, you got to look at this. I'll look at this in context after. But if we don't win this league, it will be nothing to do with our defence and nothing to do with our midfield. You know, I thought Elliot Anderson was brilliant for them today. And it will be our attack that costs us if we don't go on to win this league. However, look, Forest is a tough place to go. You're not going to win every single game. You know, no team wins every game. The Invincibles had 12 stinkers, you know, where they drew. You know, I think how many draws is that now that we've had this season? And we've lost to Aston Villa. We've lost to who was the other loss? Aston Villa and
Liverpool.
We drew with
Chelsea.
Liverpool, Man City.
Liverpool, Man City. And is this only our third draw then? No,
Sunderland and Chelsea.
Sunderland, so 5 draws now, you know. So the draws are creeping up. I still think we'll win the league because I think we're the best team, and I think, like as I said in the stream earlier, I think we'll gain more points than.
Daniel, let me ask you
I want to address your point on attack, Dan. Let me just tell you, I think we do have a good attack. I think that's down to the manager, bro. I'm sorry, I know, like when you see Gyökeres is not working, bro. It's not working, especially in the Premier League.
I agree. I agree.
You gotta change it, bro.
You know, the one person I wanted to see come on, Hugo.
Try something different. Marino would do better in that position. He did when he came on. He did well. He went up front, bro. Do you know what I mean? So you've got the tools. It's just you're being stubborn because you want. And it was a difficult one for him today because Gyökeres had scored in the last game.
I mean, if Gyökeres doesn't score against Chelsea.
But you know what? Half-time I would have hooked him. Half-time.
Hugo, like you said, he's damned if he does and damned if he don't, you know, because, you know, today, if he doesn't start Gyökeres, people are going to be going crazy. He's just scored. How do you not start him? It's a difficult one. But one player I did want to see come on because all we're doing, you know what really frustrates me? When we keep crossing balls against a big physical team like Forest, it really annoys me. Why are you crossing balls into a team where they've got Murillo and Milenkovic, 2 players that are going to love that? They're going to eat that up. And they were doing it when we had fucking Jesus on. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's all we're like, cross. Like, honestly, man. Right. And then
he did last year as well.
Bring Kai Havertz on. If you want to do that, bring Kai Havertz on. And I'm not sure why he didn't come on. Come on. Anyway, listen.
Wait.
Listen, James, I've got to talk to the chat. Listen, I want to thank everyone here. We've got 33 of you in the building. It's a disappointing day, but please smash the likes for us if you can. Help us get to 2K subs if you're new to the channel. We're here before and after every Arsenal game. We have a live show on a Monday. We're going to have some more shows coming up. Boom, there's 40 of you in there now. Smash them likes for us.
Why the fuck are we going to do this?
Let's do percentage now because our percentages were all quite high before that game. Aston Villa, they've won 11 home games in a row. I'm looking at Villa. Who's got someone there talking? Is that you, Dan?
Someone else is talking. A Negative Dan's microphone. I can't hear Negative Dan.
Dan.
How are you getting
caught? I'm not talking.
Someone's
my brother.
Someone else is talking.
Yeah, because it's talking. It's very loud, bro. But yeah, look, boys, like, what's because look, Villa right now, Villa won't be under any pressure in this title race. You know, if they go and win tomorrow, they're banging the title race. There'll be 4 points in it, and they won't be under pressure because no one's expecting them to win it. All the pressure will be on Arsenal. I think City will lose the games. They've got Tottenham away coming up soon. They'll take encouragement from this result, but they've got Tottenham away, Liverpool away. You know, they've got a nice game against Wolves at home, which you expect them to win. If we don't go and beat United, you know, if things could start to get a little bit techie. So, what's your percentage?
That game's looking That game's looking more than
massive
techie.
game.
I'm still,
yeah.
I'm back at 50-50. That's where I'm at.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm still there at 90. I'm 90% sure.
What I'm saying, the way I'm feeling right now is if some of these games, if we're not lucky enough to get a set piece, yeah, I can't see us getting over the line. If this guy continues to persist with certain players and not change things up when he needs to change things up, yeah, for me, Odegaard can't start the next game with a performance like that. No way should you be getting in the starting lineup with a performance like that. Gyökeres shouldn't be in the starting lineup after that. Sorry. Yeah? Did you see the bit where he tried to come out of the box and dribble all clunky and he got caught? Did you see that?
Yeah.
He's a mess.
Gyökeres. Yeah, when Martinelli passed him the ball, you know he didn't want him in it. He looked at him and he was the only guy open, so he passed it to him. He had it in the corner, and bruv, they were just like, "Get out of the way, mate! Get out of the way!" Shit. You know what I mean? Listen, he had a chance. Another striker, even Kai Havertz, Jesus, any of them has that chance where you're through on goal. They have the pace to get away, to shrug off their man and score. Murillo, who caught him up, is a good physical defender, but he ain't fast.
He ain't fast.
Put him up easy. Gyökeres, get the shot off, bro. What are you waiting for? Like, honestly, listen, he needs to be dropped for 100%. Yeah. The sooner Kai Havertz comes back, the sooner we start playing better football. Remember, I've said it. Keep it up here. 26 minutes in that. Let's remember it. When Kai Havertz comes back into the squad properly, we will start scoring more goals. Everything will start flowing.
Rather than later.
He's not elite, but he's a level above Gyökeres. That's
Daniel.
Sure.
The only thing I'm. Go on, James.
Sorry, Daniel. No, it's very quick on us. Negative Dan has touched onto a big subject about Odegaard. I want to ask this as a question for everyone, right? Why does he do this thing? He should be in the attacking third and not at the back picking the ball from the defenders, which he was doing again today. That is the job of the Zubimendi, Declan Rice, yeah? And this is where Negative Dan is right. As an attacking mid, he should be a goal threat, a supplier, a creator. What do you guys think?
Sorry, who?
I don't know about Odegaard. I'll be honest with you, but I do take your point that it's definitely a coaching thing. It's a coaching thing. That's what Arteta's telling him to do. Because if Arteta didn't want him to do that, he would have been in training and said, "Stop coming back so deep. I want you in this pocket of space in between the defenders and the midfield. I want you in that pocket of space creating Odegaard. Yeah, let Zubimendi and Rice pick up the ball from there. You stay in this position." Yeah. He's been told to do it. Yeah, he's been told to do it.
Yeah, I think Negative Dan's correct. I back Negative Dan on this. What do you think?
I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, I 100% back him. Listen, look. You know, as much as you know, I love Arteta for what he's done for the club, and I still think we'll win the league ultimately, which will be, all of us will be delirious if that happens. You know, winning the league is not easy. You know, but however, I call him out when things don't go right. Look, when you see the start of the game, you think, you know what, Madueke, that's not bad. Give Saka a little bit of a, you know, you think Martinelli but really and truly. You know, I think Trossard should have started. Saka should have started. You don't know, could have been a different game. You could have scored early, anything. You know, when Forest saw that team sheet, no matter how inconsistent Saka's been this season, they'll look at that and go, "Oh, you know what? Saka's not playing today." So it gives them a little bit of a boost.
Do you agree? Do you agree, Positive Dan? What Negative Daniel Hugo have been saying consistently with other people is that Mikel Arteta today was another example of him playing with the handbrake.
No, I don't think it was about the handbrake today. I think, you know, Forest were. There's no way we could play with a handbrake with a team that's going to like sit back.
Daniel, we made them look like prime Barcelona.
No, I don't know.
No, I don't think they look like prime.
They didn't like. They look crap.
They're 17th in the league. We should have beat them up.
Listen, we should have, but they just came to do a job. That's not how. This doesn't happen in football. You know, teams at the bottom fighting for their lives. I agree.
There was no Ben White with the throw-ins.
I agree with you.
My guy, get it in, bro.
No,
only last 10 minutes.
Hugo, I agree with you, but to say that it's not like a handbrake was on. We were trying to win the game.
Actually, Daniel, his favourite Positive Daniel, right? That's the one side.
Can I just go back to Odegaard? Sorry,
very quickly, Hugo. On the positive side of Positive Daniel, let me throw this at all three of you. Had those two clear-cut chances been put in the first half, the Martinelli from 2 yards how you can hit it right across the
sorry, right? James, one second, because I think this is a great comment. Is just 1 second, because we've got to interact with our people, so just let's go.
Sorry, Daniel.
I think this is, no, you don't say sorry, bro. I think this is a great comment here from Rel. So big up Rel's YT. Did we even have a shot outside the box?
No.
And this is true.
None.
You know, sometimes, and you know, Aston Villa have scored the most goals from outside the box, right? That's what they do, bro. They win so many games, their XG is dead, and they just take a shot. They take a shot, you get a deflection, anything might happen. Like, I can't understand why no one, in a game like that, just take a fucking shot. You know what I mean? Take a shot.
Yes.
I don't know if they're going to get, if Arteta's told them not to, or we don't know what was being said in the dressing room, but come on, man, take a shot. Really great comment, man, and I hope we see something that. But yeah,
that's right.
And on that, I'll take Tielemans over Odegaard all day long.
We should have got him, Hugo. Do you remember?
Tielemans shoots constantly outside the box. He holds the ball up. He's got body power. He can play. Tielemans can do everything Odegaard does, except that he doesn't have to here.
I think that's reactionary, innit? Obviously, because he's just had a
Dan.
You know what I mean?
Dan, before he had these 3 good games Odegaard's had,
and he didn't have 3 good games. He had minutes.
No, I wouldn't take Tielemans over him though. But you know,
Daniel, 100%.
Would you take Tielemans over Odegaard? Ask the people in the chat. Would you take? I would 100% take Tielemans over. Right. He's a much better player than Odegaard. Odegaard is overrated.
Positive Dan. I'm going to put what Hugo and Negative Dan is saying. In my last interview with Cecil, I said it 3 times in my 7-minute interview. Why don't we shoot? Right?
Partey scored a few goals. Partey scored a few goals from outside the box.
Just on the YouTube video, I had 12,000 views, and all the comments, they said, yeah, James is right. Why has Arteta got this mentality of keep passing? Why don't you shoot, man? These teams are rubbish at the bottom of the league, and they shoot more than us. This is where Negative Dan and Hugo's right, Daniel. We don't shoot. That's a policy. It's got to be a policy.
Listen, everyone in the chat is agreeing. I've seen enough of Odegaard now. He'll have the good game here and there. The main thing about Odegaard and what we saw, which was apparent today, is he's lightweight. He gets bullied. He don't win no 50-50s. That's not captain material.
No.
Yeah?
Not when you're going for
captain material. And if you put him up for sale, how much would you get for Odegaard right now? Who's coming in for Odegaard?
I'll
take Anderson over him.
This is the backup Negative Dan. You missed this when you weren't here, right? And Negative Dan said it, and Hugo said it as well, right? When you come to these games, right? You know Jordan Henderson? Oh, he's not that skillful. Jordan Henderson, do you know how many games he stepped up for Liverpool and led his team?
He's got balls, that's why he's got
so what Hugo and Negative Dan are saying, when it comes to these games, you need someone against a big team or where it's not working, you need someone to step up. He was a wonder kid, an attack, but sometimes he's got ability, but 1 out of 10 games he plays good. That ain't enough, mate.
He didn't make it at Real Madrid, James. He didn't make it, and that comes down to this. That comes down to this.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Arteta gave him a little opportunity here. He had 1 good season. Let's be honest, maybe a season and a bit.
You know what?
Right? And then he's fucking been shit, bro.
Yeah.
He's not made for the Premiership has evolved.
Yeah.
He should not be the captain. Like, this is go back to Arteta. Sorry, I have to say this, bro. Arteta has put him as a captain when we got Declan Rice and we got Gabriel. That for me is criminal. Oh, the players chose him. You fucking make it a dictatorship where people can't say, "Oh no, we don't want Odegaard." Fucking the guy's not verbal enough. I don't hear him. I sit near the pitch. I fucking don't even hear him. He's even stopped doing all of this to the fans. All he does is run around. Come on, guys, and then people go past him. It's like a fucking year 7 little kid, bruv. Fuck off.
Yeah. And do you know what? Last season, that Ethan Nwaneri, do you know why most of the fan base, it's not about a fanboy because of someone who came out of our academy. Last season, where Saka was injured, Ethan Nwaneri, and I said this to you before, Positive Dan, right? That guy has got the ball to attack the one thing in football that all teams hate in world history of football is this. someone running at you, twisting both sides and shooting. Ethan Nwaneri did it last year for 10 games. He saved our arse, and he should be played this year.
Played well this year. He played well earlier.
You know what? Ethan Nwaneri will be better than both Odegaard and Eze, because them two are bottlers. Ethan Nwaneri is not a bottler.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm getting a bit. I'm still 50-50. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this season. I'll be honest with you. I'm starting to get a bad feeling.
We were all right 2 hours ago, bro. We were all right.
We was all right because I was saying to myself, let's go 9 points clear. But now there's been the Chelsea game, there's been Liverpool at home, and now there's been this. These are 3 big opportunities to put a marker down and say, you know what? We're here and we're going to win the Premier League. There's no one that's going to stop us. When it's time to turn up, we turn up. We failed on 3 occasions. And it's only
the Chelsea game. The Chelsea game. City had to drop points. The Chelsea game.
Yeah,
it's just the last 2 occasions. But look, they drew.
We're talking about Dan. Look, Chelsea. We should have beat Chelsea when they went down to 10.
Oh, we should have beat them. Yeah. Oh, we should have beat them. Yeah, we should have. I thought you were saying that was when City had dropped points as well.
Do you know what? It's going to be the same way.
City have dropped points
against Sunderland.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's been occasions. There's been occasions where they have dropped where City have dropped points and we have won. Do you know what I mean? And look, at the end of the day, we just have to win the league, innit? That's simple as that, innit?
We're back down to 7. It's been a merry-go-round. We was at 7 points, went down to 4. We're back at 7 now. You understand?
Look. If it's 7 or 4, it's be like win.
Yeah, if they win, hold on, James. Wait. If Villa don't win, right? If they don't win and they draw, then it would have. Look, I know. Look, if I said let's just say they don't, right? They draw. If they do draw at home to Everton, it's unlikely, but listen, they might draw, right? And if they were to draw, then we would be better off because we'd be an extra point further ahead of City, you know. So it wouldn't have been an all bad weekend, but the performance is what I look at. The performance for me was predictable, tepid, slow, sluggish. Honestly, it's
and you know what? We've seen these performances a lot this season, but what's bailed us out in other games is the set pieces. They didn't drop today, man. Our weapon wasn't there today, man. We had a lot of corners as well. They defended well, Nottingham Forest. Let's not take away from the fact that Nottingham Forest actually played good. They was well organised. There was
they had that when they had that back 5 fit, I was like, oh shit, when they've got that back 5. And do you know what? These are the games that suit Forest. When they've got to come out and play a little bit and play against, you know, a West Ham or a team down there below them. It's not, these games are perfect for Forest. This is what they thrive off, you know. Sean Dyche said, well set up. They're a tough side to go and play against. There's no easy game in the Premier League. And look, we're playing game after game after game. This is where Arteta has to get it right and has to manage the squad a little bit better. And, you know, he's got to get the lineup right. He's got to get his subs right. And today, ultimately, he's got it wrong. The players didn't perform, and we've dropped 2 points. And listen, it could be 4 points tomorrow. And if it is 4 points tomorrow, you go from it could have been wobbling. 9 to you know.
We're wobbling. We dropped points against Liverpool. We dropped points today. I think we're going to drop points against Man United. And then we've got some tough games as well after. We're wobbling. I'm sorry, man. We're wobbling.
Can I read this comment here? I'm sorry, but this comment is pure stupid, isn't it? Anyone to say Arteta out when we're 7 points clear in the Premier League, top of the Champions League, in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup, I'm sorry, mate. You need to go and get your head examined. But I will agree with this. The performance was a disgrace.
It was.
Go on, James, mate.
Yeah, you just said it, right? We can criticise Arteta for playing Odegaard like a sweeper. He's supposed to be attacking mid. But I will defend Arteta on this. It is not Mikel Arteta's fault that Martinelli missed a chance from 2 yards. It's not Arteta's fault that Gyökeres was allowed the player to beat him and his shot was crap.
It's
not Arteta's fault. It's not Arteta taking the shot, Hugo. It's not his fault.
He shouldn't. Your question isn't good enough, bro. Everyone knows that.
Look, at the end of the day, when you drop points, it's a whole collective, right? So you know, everyone knows that I'm Arteta's lawyer, whatever you're gonna call me. But today, at the end of the day, he's put the team out. He's set them up. He's made the changes. He's chose the lineup. So he has to take some part part blame for dropping points, and so do the players. The players need to step up way more than that. In particular, our attackers. They need to step up.
I've been at my last show with Martinelli. I gave him another chance. He's done. He's done in my books. Yeah. We need to be looking to sell this guy. We could possibly sell him in January and get someone in better, but we need to be looking to sell Martinelli in the summer. He's never going to be that guy, man. He's never going to be that guy.
Sorry, I just want to know how stupid some people are, how their brains work. Are they like 5-year-olds or something? You've got to be, Anthony Clark, are you 5 years old? And you're just, I don't know, a 5-year-old knows how to type really good at school or something, because I can.
The bottom line, see the odds.
Listen. How can people be sitting there saying Arteta out after you drop 2 points? It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's just. I wouldn't even be. I don't think any normal sane person wouldn't even be saying that if we were 2 points behind, let alone 7 points in front. It's crazy. Daniel, go and get a new manager in now with all the players and that. Yeah, that's going to work, isn't it?
And it shows two things:
complete stupidity.
Great comment, Fuad. Prince Fuad, 100% true, bro. There's no plan B, bro. Like, set pieces are the plan B. When those fuck up, what now? And it's every year this guy gets clueless. Just hopes to put people on. Doesn't work out. They
long throws against PSG.
He's right, man.
But shall we go? Shall we do the play? Shall we do some player ratings? You want to do that, guys?
Yeah,
we won't make it too long today, man, because of this other show.
Daniel.
Let's do some player ratings. Let's, instead of starting at the back, we'll start from the front backwards. So we are going to start with Victor Gyökeres.
1 out of 10.
Dan?
Yeah, fucking 1 out of 10, mate.
James?
Just quickly to Anthony Clark. You're 42. Obviously, I was joking with you, but I just don't understand or comprehend how a grown man who watches football while his team are 7 points clear could want the manager out. Never has a manager been top of the league, 7 points clear, and been sacked. No other fan base, no other person would want the manager sacked. It's crazy. I get it. You're fuming after the game. We all are. But to sit there and say you want Arteta out while you're 7 points clear, I'm sorry. There's something wrong. There's something very wrong. Anyway, go on.
You're a funny guy, you know that.
It's true though.
No, it's right.
What's your rating for Gyökeres? Guys, get involved in the comments as well, please.
Yeah, Gyökeres is a 1 out of 10. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give him a 1 out of 10 as well. And the main reason for the 1 is when he was through on goal, the clunkiness. The lack of ability to use his marbles and say, you know, let me just head it down and knock it into a bit of space and I'm out of it. It was just clunky. It sort of dribbled off his knee and then he caught back him. It was dog doo-doo, man. Sorry. 1, and we was fooled by the tapping. We all knew it was a tapping.
Well, yeah, he's right.
We knew, but we wanted to gas it up.
I tell you what's funny. Every game, my dad, because he likes Gyökeres, he wants him to do well because he's got the back of his shirt, because Gyökeres looks different today. He's doing something. I go, no, Dad, he's not. Like,
I reckon
honestly,
you sold him your top shoe, Joe, because you showed me that top that you was wearing with Gyökeres on the back, and I reckon you sold it to Dad
on eBay, bro. I've got 50p for it, bro.
Gyökeres got a 4 out of 10. JT, can you just give me your reasons in the comment as to why he got a 4? What you feel that he done well? What positive that Victor Gyökeres done? Because I can't find.
Let me just reply to Dan. Let me reply to Afi always because he gets a bit upset than he does sometimes. I like the picture though. Is that George Graham with a couple of trophies? Yeah. Let's see. I wonder if you put Arteta up if he wins the Carabao Cup in the Premier League. Would you see if you put that up as your picture? But anyway, people want Arteta out because he's failed. He hasn't won a trophy over half a decade. That's fine. At the start of the season, or at the end of the season, fine. When we're in a season and he's outperforming every manager in Europe, and he's outperforming Pep Guardiola, the greatest manager, and his team is about to take us to the promised land. If we continue our form throughout the season, I think it's crazy to be sitting there and saying Arteta out. But listen, there's a small minority of you're entitled to your opinions, and crack on. But it doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, the next player we was going on to was
Let's do Madueke.
No, we'll do the defense. We'll do the defense. We'll do it properly, innit? So let's go. I thought David Raya was excellent today, to be honest.
I thought he was. He was very alert.
Yeah, I give him an 8 out of 10.
But he had shaky moments at the end of the first half.
How many saves did he make?
When he missed that
ball, did he make?
But you know what? Catching the balls, you see the difference between Kepa when he comes out and gets that ball. Also, how he gets from the start of his line and he comes out, and so many times I thought he was excellent. He didn't have many saves to make, but just for 7, 8 out of 10, I give David Raya.
I'll give him 7. Yeah. Didn't have much to do, really, did he?
Yeah.
He made that. He came out and he anticipated something which was world class for me. You know that first half.
I'm giving him a 6, bro. I'm giving him a 6. His distribution wasn't great. His distribution wasn't great.
Yeah,
right.
6. Yeah.
So, you know
we'll call it 7, innit?
I'll give him a 7, but I'll track this in another time. I actually think that Kepa, his distribution, decision making is better than Raya, because you know where Raya keeps passing at the back and putting us in trouble at times. Kepa
end the stream, guys. End the stream. Sorry, we need to end the stream after that comment.
No.
End the stream after that.
What is that? Is that a sin bin?
Yeah, that's a sin bin for that one, James, man. No, come on, man. You can't. No, man.
He's in the sin bin. Sin bin. Look, he can.
No, David Raya. No, man. Come on, man. Sorry, James.
I'm playing with you.
No.
I'm playing with you.
No.
What are you doing?
Anyway, no, there's no way he's got better distribution than
No. Wait. Sometimes when he thinks he's going to be in trouble, he kicks it up the field, and I think Raya should do that sometimes. That's all.
Right, next time you say that, it's 5 minutes. It's a 5-minute.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good, bro.
Siberia's so cold, man.
Yeah, you've got to go to Siberia, mate.
No,
right, who are we moving on to?
Ben
White, guys. Ben White. Look, do you know what? I don't think any of the offenders were bad today. They kept the clean sheet.
Ben White put a couple of good balls in, man.
Really good. Ben White can cross, bro. Ben White can cross. He put one in and Yorkers missed it. Do you remember that first half?
The defense was excellent today. They've done their job today. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to sit here just because we didn't get the win and not give them high ratings. I give Ben White a 7 out of 10.
Yeah,
7. I'll give Ben White 7.
I'll give him 8. I think he's the leader.
Saliba and Gabriel, we'll just do them 2 together. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, you know? Yeah, because Jesus, that Igor Jesus was quiet, bro.
He was quiet, yeah.
I
thought Timber looked a bit tired today, though, didn't he, man?
Yeah, Timber was obviously not his.
It's not his position, is.
Yeah, it's
not. I think what does he get? A 5, 6, guys? What does Timber get?
That was probably the worst Timber performance I've seen. I'd say 5.
I think maybe a 5 for that one.
They got the yellow card as well. There was one point where I thought he was lucky not to be sent off, to be fair.
Yeah. No, but
he pulled that guy down.
Gaza. You know, Gaza 1948. I don't know. Is it Gaza or Gaza?
Gaza.
Cool.
Gaza.
Because I was going to say, if it's Gaza, Gaza's a Tottenham player, so I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, Arteta's favouritism won't win us the league. Well, we shall see. We shall see if he's going to win us the league or not.
Generally, his favouritism, bro. Like, he has his set players. He has his sons. Odegaard is the son. Like, do you know what I mean? You're fucking shit, bro. Like, your Chris is his son. Like, just he's stubborn.
No, but I don't agree that your Chris
today for non-leagues. You can't say that.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great point.
You can't say that.
Well, sorry, I never heard
you. He dropped Saka for Nolly, and he dropped Trossard for Martinelli, which I was shocked
at.
That's
because of rotation. But today, like, come on, we know Odegaard is not playing well, man. Like, fucking hell.
We all had him in. We all had him in our starting lineup though. When we did our lineup, even you,
because I knew he's not going to be when the area.
Wait.
That's why.
Right. The reason he picks Odegaard over Eze is not just he's a captain, but when he presses, Eze doesn't press at all. Eze's like the invisible man.
Yeah, that's true. But you got Winieri, bro. Winieri presses. I'll tell you one thing about Winieri, he takes a shot as well.
Yes, what I said.
Takes a shot, bro.
And the thing is, right, so AFC always, fair enough if you want to come out and say this when we drop points, fair enough. But I've never seen you come and put a good comment when we beat Aston Villa 4-1, when we beat Bayern Munich 3-1, when we beat Tottenham 4-1, any Atletico Madrid 4-0. You know, what was the last game? Bournemouth, whatever games, all these games that we've been winning. We've won so many games this season. I've not ever seen you in the comments say Arteta got it spot on today, because he's made great subs this season where subs have come on and won us games. He's got the lineup right in certain games, you know. So many things he's done right, clearly, because of the position we're in. Never once have I seen you in the comments when we win say Arteta got it all right today. Arteta got his subs right, he got the lineup right, tactics, never. But yet when we drop points, it's all on Arteta. Nothing about the players. You just come in here on Arteta. That means it's an agenda, and it's getting boring, mate. It's getting really boring.
And do you know what, Daniel? I said this in an interview. With Cecil. Right? I heard your brother there, Daniel. Right? I said this in an interview with Cecil about 5 months ago, right? And it went viral. Not to go viral because it's facts, and this is the facts. When you support a football team, you support it when it's losing, and drawing, not just when it's winning. End of.
Exactly. Well said, James.
You know, Garza put a good comment on about Odegaard just now. Odegaard, he can't. What is it? He doesn't press for shit. Like he looks like. No.
Odegaard, I reckon, is the best presser in the league.
Stop, Dan. Stop, Dan.
Listen,
he's a trick. You can't trick a trickster. What Odegaard does, yeah, he presses, but he doesn't get stuck in.
Yeah. There's two totally different things. He does press.
Pressing.
Look, and the players know that. The players know that. The opposition knows it.
Tell me if I'm lying and Dan, the only one he presses is the goalkeeper. He leads the presser against the goalkeeper. That's what he does. He's the first man out knowing he's not going to get the ball. You can't trick a trickster. You can't trick a trickster. Sorry,
I'll tell you a funny story. I used to work in Muswell Hill, for Marks and Spencer's, my first job, yeah? And there was this guy, and he's always doing something, bro. And I kept on going to my manager. I stocked the shelves at that time. I was like 16, yeah. I stocked the shelves. What should I do? He goes, go and ask Jimmy. Like, I made the name up. So I went up to Jimmy. He goes, bruv, you don't have to do anything. Just move it from front to back and look busy. That's fucking Odegaard, bro. Do you know what I mean? He moves one can to the other can, moves the Heinz baked beans to the other section, then brings it back. He's always moving around. That's fucking Martin Odegaard, bro.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in the comments calling for this guy at Arteta's head today. Now I want to take it, Dan. There's no point of you saying sack the manager now, guys. He's not going anywhere. He's here to the end of the season. Come the end of the season, yeah. If there's no trophies that have come in, major trophies, and let's say he just wins a Carabao Cup, he wins nothing, then we're going to start our campaign and we're going to be very aggressive with it. That's what's going to happen.
For me, Carabao Cup isn't good enough, bro. You're sacked if you just win the Carabao Cup. That is not good enough.
We're going to be very aggressive. We're going to be very aggressive with it.
You've got to win the Premiership or the
Let me read this one out, guys. I've got read this out from Connor. Thank you for the chat, for the comment, bro. And if you're new, please subscribe. Please smash the likes, guys. Help us get to 2K. We're up to 1,400 now. 600 away. Help us get to 2K before the end of the season. That is the goal. Anyway, so hopefully Arsenal win the league and we get to 2K subs. But let me read this out. Why can't you submit we're fucking it up again? This is the 4th time now, right? 4th time? Is it the 4th? Anyway, this is getting old. Right. I'm only 32, but this club makes me feel 60 and I'm getting sick, sack the manager. Now, again, I'm not sure how old you are. I'm not sure what's going on in your brain, but how are we fucking it up? We're not fucking anything up. We're top. The day we go second, I will say we're fucking it up 100%. The day we go second, then we're fucking it up. Right now, we're not fucking it up. We're in the driving seat.
Dan, you can't really say we're in the driving seat, but not by 9 points. Not 9 points.
Yeah, but listen. We could have went. Listen. If we went 9 points clear, and Villa win tomorrow, it's back to 6, right? So it could have been 6. And it might go to 4 instead of 6, right? So that means that we've dropped 2 points.
So you don't think today's result was a fuck up? You don't think
it was a fuck up? It was a fuck up, but we ain't fucking up the title again. You know what I mean? That remains to be seen. That remains to be seen, right?
Then wait.
You know what I'm saying? Let's be real.
I scalped Hugo off his King Arteta, all right, crown. Now I'm going to scalp positive Dan as the original positive James, right? Listen, we're not happy, all right? First of all, we are being a bit arrogant. No one has the God-given right to win any game of football on this planet ever, right?
Yes, we do, bro.
No, we don't.
Look,
We do. Yeah,
One
11.
James, I have to read the comments and we'll come back to you. I just want to read this one. No way. No, I'll come back to you. Listen, James, we have to read the comments. I want to come back to you. No way, Man City are going to drop more points from it. We gave them a lifeline. This is, I'm sorry, but you're stupid if you think that. This is a team that has just dropped points in the last 4 games. They dropped 3 against United, 2. I can't even remember who the games they drew with. Brighton, who did they draw with? Who are their draws? They drew 3 previous to this. Who were they, Dan? They were Brighton.
Brighton, they drew with. Who else did they draw with?
They drew on team. Sunderland, Brighton, and who was the other one? Chelsea. So they dropped 6 points in them and 3 today. They dropped 9 points in the last 4 games, but you reckon they're not going to drop any more points this season. With that shaky defense, they go to Liverpool and Tottenham in the next 3 games away from home. I know Tottenham are absolutely shit, and that's their bogey team, and they always get up for that game, right? So, I mean, if you think they ain't gonna drop points, then I'm sorry, mate, but you're crazy. You think Man City are gonna win every game from now to the end of the season? You are completely deluded if that's what you think. Sorry, mate. You don't have a clue about football if you think City ain't dropping any more points. Anyone else think that? I don't think so. The problem is I don't see improvement in the attack. Trossard cannot be that amazing forever. Corners will not last forever. Well, look, again, out of our last 23 goals, 19 of them have been from open play. So it's a myth that we rely on corners that much. However, they do get us out of jail sometimes. And today was unfortunate.
It's up and down, isn't it? Dan, it's up and down. It's up and down.
It's up and down.
They have little periods where they score, and there's other periods where...
Yeah, but Hugo, the facts are 19 of our last 23 goals have been from open play. So there's only been 4.
Answer this question.
You know what I mean?
Answer this question, Dan.
Dan, you can cover for the manager all you want. If we don't win the league, do you want Arteta gone? I would love to hear this. Listen, if we don't win the league from this position we're on, I'll be all ears to a new manager. Yes, but it would have to be an elite manager. As simple as that. I think it's disrespectful to talk about that now because
Arteta's not an elite manager though. He's not an elite manager, Arteta.
He's got potential.
Until he gets low.
Yeah, if he wins the league, he'll be elite, won't he?
Yeah.
But he's saying if he doesn't.
Now, why do you have so much faith in Arteta that we're not fucking up again? Why do I have so much faith? Because of how well we're playing this season, because of how many points we've accumulated this season, because we're clear at the moment, and I see us getting more points than Man City. When I look at Man City, I don't see Man City with Kevin De Bruyne, with David Silva. I'm not seeing that same City. You know, when I look at Aston Villa, I feel like they're going to fall away. The facts are, I look at our games, I look at their games, I think we're going to get more points than them. It's simple maths. That is why I think we're going to win the Premier League. I think this team's been knocking on the door. I think it's our time. So it's not even so much about I think Arteta's going to do it. It's not even that. I look at the group of players and I think this group of players, it's their time to win the Premier League. And look, we're all fuming. Every single one of us are fuming now. You know, and that's why fan cams on AFTV are so good and everything is so good. And these shows are so good straight after because we're all in our feelings. But we have to think about it. Let's think about things properly and logically, you know. Like, we don't know. Aston Villa are not a Man City of old. They should win tomorrow. They might not. They might draw. And even if they do, we're still 4 ahead of them and 7 ahead of City. And I expect us, if anyone thinks Aston Villa are going to get more points than us in the second half of the season, then, bruv, maybe that's what you think. But I don't see it. I just don't see it. Listen, I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'll be here ready to take all of you lot shit. But will you guys...
Let's go to this comment. Let's go to this comment there. Thomas Partey has missed. Now, I agree that Thomas Partey has missed. The problem that we had with Thomas Partey was his availability. You couldn't hang your hat on that guy,
but read the full comment. That's quite funny, actually.
Hey, Thomas Partey has missed. Snow Bunny, the guard, needs to leave. He's an embarrassment of camera, always ducking out of tackles and 50-50. We know this, man. We're done with Odegaard. But the problem here is Arteta will never be done with Odegaard. He will never be done with him. No. Yeah? Now, common sense says Man United at home. Yeah, we saw Tottenham at home. Let's drop Odegaard out and let's bring Eze in. That's what I'll be doing. Simple maths.
Casemiro live. Casemiro Mainu will eat this guy.
Is it not a damning indictment that when we need to get a win, yeah, constantly, when we need to go and get a win, who gets hooked? Our captain.
Yeah.
How many times does he get hooked? What does that say? Your captain, that's meant to be your leader, the man that's gonna galvanize the team.
Have you ever seen him get a yellow card, bro? I can't remember last time I saw.
You know what? That was interesting though. That was very interesting, and that makes me think he could be dropped for the game against United. He could be. And listen, hopefully Eze comes in and does something special, and then he can get a run of games. I'm not one of these people, you know, that wants this player to play or that player to play. I don't give a fuck who plays. I just want to win the games of football. And if we're winning games of football, which, you know, in our last 6 games, I think it's 4 wins and 2 draws. Keep doing that throughout the end of the season. Chances are you're going to win the league, you know. Just like I said, the Invincibles, they drew 12 games. Man United won the league before in 99 with 79 points. They beat us by a point. How many games did they lose or draw that season? People just think, you know, that you're just going to win every single game. You know, you get excited, you start winning games of football and you think, yeah, we're going to win. You just look at the fixture and think, that's a win, that's a win, that's a win. You look at everyone probably thought Man City was going to win today, but they didn't. They lost 2-0, should have been 4 or 5-0. And people in the comments are telling me this team, that Man City team's going to hunt us down. They're not. They're going to lose games too. They're going to draw games. We might lose, we might draw, but we've got the cushion. We've got the points. We've been the best team this season. So everyone just calm down a little bit. Exactly, AFC always. Liverpool drew at home to Burnley. You know what I mean?
There was a question from Fuad before that. What was that question that he asked at the end of the comment? Big up Fuad, by the way. Yeah, he was Arteta in from the start.
He was it this one?
Yeah, a question for the panel. Has Arteta ever took advantage when it counts?
Yes.
Has he ever taken advantage? Tell me when has he, bro? There's a lot.
Yes,
I can remember a lot of times.
Throughout this season, he has. City have dropped points and we've won our games.
Yeah, you know what?
Over the range. Let's talk over 6 years.
It has happened.
There's plenty of opportune times I can think in 6 years when we could have gone, put the foot down, or taken advantage. We haven't.
That's the Villa at home, West Ham at home.
It's been both ways though. Obviously, the ones that hurt stick out more because ultimately we didn't win the league, you know. But this season there has been times City have dropped loads of points. They lost to when they lost to Aston Villa. When they lost to Aston Villa, we won. When they lost to Newcastle, we won. So yes, there's you know, there has been loads of times that we've done it. So good question because people forget, you know.
Putting away.
When they lost to Aston Villa, I know we won. And when they lost to Newcastle, we won. I remember that. So, because it was a great weekend. How many good weekends have we had where everyone's lost? Chelsea have lost. We've had loads of them great weekends this season. That's why
ultimately that's true. Because that's why we're 6 points, whatever.
Exactly. 7 points clear. Listen, you never know.
Dan, how many of those games have been when we've taken advantage when we played first? This time we played second. Do you understand? We knew they had dropped points.
Yeah, there's been times when we played second, even when we beat Newcastle. That was a Sunday game, all the way going back all the way then. Liverpool and City both dropped points, and we went and beat Newcastle 2-1. It's what brought us back into the title race. So there has been times like, hey, look, everyone's reactionary. I get it, bro. I get it. I totally get it. You know, if we go and lose to Man United now, brother, it's gonna be crazy. But we go and beat Man United. Things start to calm down again. Do you know what I mean? So
take him out.
Listen, if Gyökeres and Odegaard start against United, we're not winning that game. I'm putting it out there.
Yeah.
I'm putting it out there.
What is very concerning is this, which I agree, Bazza. They're 0-0s twice on the trot, going for a title. Yeah. That is nasty work. That is true. The 0-0s is very.
I well said, Bazza.
Nasty work.
It is. It really is. There's 3 games in a row. I can't beat Daesh.
Sorry, James. James has been in the sin bin for about 5 minutes.
I'm not sure about that. We beat them in 23-24, was it? No, actually, did we beat them? Where did we beat them? 23-24 season 1-0, I think. I think we did.
No, I think he's talking about Everton last season. Was Sean Dyche at Everton last season, isn't it? When Bradford was incredible.
I think we drew twice. I think we drew twice with Everton last season, didn't we?
Yeah.
So no, he's right then. So last season, so last 3 is right. Yeah, fair comment. Thomas, big up YR. Please smash the likes. Hey guys, what's going on with the likes, man? Because I feel like we've had quite a lot of people in and out today in the thing, but The likes ain't adding up, bro. Come on, people, smash them likes for us. I know we didn't win, but still smash the likes, guys, if you can, please. Yeah, we're only on 20. We're only on 20 likes.
Positive Dan, you're being negative.
Why am I being negative? I'm negative about the likes, yeah.
No, you've been negative, right? We increased our lead by 1 point today. You lot are chatting like we lost. Yeah, we are now 7 points clear of City, who drew 3 games and lost the game. And we have the best squad in Europe. We are top of Champions League. We're top of the Premier League, and we had a clean sheet. You got to look at the positives, man. All right.
We can look at the positives, but we should be 11 points clear.
Daniel,
or Liverpool at home, we should be beating them
easily.
Yeah, but look, Man City should be beating Sunderland, Brighton, and Chelsea as well.
Yeah,
so
let's focus on ourselves. Let's focus on ourselves. Liverpool with no attack.
Yeah, man. You could go for it the whole season and say we should win every game. If I went through all the fixtures, all the remaining ones, you say we should win them. You would though. You would. So you can't say, oh, no team wins every game. So you can't say we should. So in that way, we should just
got to be taking our. We've got to be eating our dinner. When the dinner's served, we've got to be eating it. It's served up.
Anyway, let me read this one out. Let me read this one out. One second. Let me read this one out from Connor. Sorry, I'm not going at you down on the panel. Listen, you never have to apologize, man. This football is a game of opinions, and it is what it is, man. I don't agree with yours at all, but look, it is what it is. Anyway, I just think we've seen this movie time and time again. I hear you. Saliba, Saka, Rice will go if we don't get serious in this silverware. I hear you on that as well. I hope we do it. It's been 6 years. It's been 6 years, but this team hasn't been fighting for titles for 6 years. You know, this will be ultimately for me the first season we came out of nowhere, but we did fight for the title. This will be the 4th time. Daniel, and yeah, I agree. We have to win it this year, Connor. We have to. We have to win it.
Daniel, I tell all these people, see, I criticise Arteta, but I'm not just going to let people just machine gun him, right? I've said it 5 times already on the stream, and I will say it again. If
James, this is your friend Jamie. Read it out, James. This is your friend Jamie. After you finish.
If Martinelli put his chance away, if Gyökeres put that chance away, if Saka's header went in, game over.
Yeah, look. Sometimes you do forget that we did actually have a few chances, you know. And look, it's football, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll read it, Daniel.
Read it out because I like Jamie's comments. We're going to get you on as well, Jamie.
First of all, Jamie, you bet 5 times we're supposed to meet up and get the laptop like last night. You better deliver on Monday because this screen that's hard anyway. Right, we are 7 points ahead. Why would you want Arteta out? Damn right. Let's get behind the team and see where we are at the end of the season. Because if it had back and look, we are top of the league. This is what I'm saying, man. Do you know what? You have to be positive. If you're going to criticise, do it in a constructive way, right? We are in this position from that bloody wilderness because of Mikel Arteta. So all you Arteta haters, smoke on that, all right? And Mikel, right, he didn't lose today. It's not his fault that those players missed their chances. Like Dan said, they didn't finish their dinner, right? We are going to win this league. We're the best squad in Europe. We're the best team in the Champions League. Be positive, support your club, and support your players, and support your manager.
One love.
Look,
and one love.
They support the bro, and this is something that doesn't.
Hey, we stopped on the player ratings, man. Zubimendi 5.
Oh yeah. For me, Zubimendi was alright, bro. I
think you're on mute, Hugo. Can't hear you.
Yeah, I think Zubimendi did alright. I'd give him a 6.
Still can't hear you, James. Talk. Can I hear you, James?
Yeah, sorry. I think. I agree with Hugo. I'll give him a 6.
Zubimendi, I'm giving him a 5, man. A game where we needed to take control of that midfield. Once again, he just wasn't about dictating the play like I wanted him to. He got stuck in a few times, made a few decent tackles. Apart from that, he was wasteful with the ball and he gave away the ball on multiple occasions. Not good enough from Zubimendi. Sorry. It's my personal opinion.
Yeah. Positive, Dan?
Yeah, I'd give him a 6. Zubimendi. I thought look, do you know what? The midfield wasn't great today, though. To be fair, I'd give him just a 6.
I thought he did better than Rice. Rice didn't do
Hugo,
much
you're
today.
still on mute, bro.
No, he's not. I can hear him. So
No,
you
I
that
can
can't
hear
hear
him,
him.
Daniel. Yeah.
I can't hear him.
I'll speak. These guys can hear me.
I can't hear him for some
Zubimendi
reason.
was
What's
7
going
out of
on?
10. It was
Hey,
a
can
different
you hear
midfield.
me in the chat? Give us a like. Just put your thumbs up in the chat if you can hear.
Daniel, how comes you can hear me and Daniel, you can't hear Hugo?
Yeah, straight. I don't know.
don't know.
StreamYard's weird like that sometimes.
Yeah,
man.
it's weird. That's some weird stuff sometimes.
Does.
What's the next player, Daniel?
Martin, do we go do Martin?
Let's do that. And finish up, innit?
If Gyökeres has got a 1, then Odegaard gets a 1 as well.
Odegaard gets a 0, but we did.
I can't even hear you, Hugo, but I can see what you're
Zero.
doing. Zero.
No, Hugo's saying, Daniel, that Odegaard gets a 0.
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah.
He was dreadful, man, and I supported him this year.
Did nothing.
Hugo's right. He went missing, man. And you know what? Negative Dan's right. You're a professional footballer. You're the captain of your club and your country. In a game like that, you need to step up as a leader. And he just didn't.
Do you know what? You know what? Today, there was a lot of players today. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we needed them, they had their worst performances.
Yeah.
And look, you know what? That Martinelli chance. I'm sorry, but you have to score that. And do you know what? Someone said it in the chat earlier. That is so true. That is not on Arteta at all. Like to miss an open goal, that is on you. That is complete. They'll be in that dressing room looking at each other, going, "How the fuck's he missed that?" Because sometimes you need one chance to win a game. Gyökeres,
but Dan, you already
said
it. You didn't want Martinelli to start. You said you should have started Trossard.
Yeah.
So
exactly. But he starts. Yeah, but he misses the fucking open goal, doesn't he? The player misses the open goal.
When Negative Dan's right, look at the position he's at, right? How can you go from here across the post, completely miss the goal, and put it on the other side? That is such a bad miss.
It is Hill, I think. No, I'm not saying it's good. It was awful. But we see that.
Positive Dan, you always say that Gyökeres, in Portugal, he got them goals by being put through one-on-one. Well, today was a Portugal chance, and that was rubbish, man. It was rubbish. Go back to Portugal.
Not good enough. Declan Rice. I'm giving Declan Rice a 7. I feel like he put some vicious balls into that box today. Just for that, I would say he put some vicious deliveries into that box. His set pieces were on point today. I feel overall, though, he wasn't that great. It wasn't a dominating performance from Declan Rice. Maybe I'll give him a 6 then. I'll give him a 6.
Yeah,
I agree with Negative Dan and Hugo. I'll give him a 6. And also, Negative Dan, he had that shot that he hit into the ground, and the keeper made a good save. Do you remember, Daniel?
Good.
Yeah, that was a hard chance, to be fair.
Yeah.
But he could have done a bit better.
Yeah. Positive Dan, what are you giving Rice?
Rice, bro, you have to 5, 6, man.
Yeah.
Weren't that great to be honest. Weren't good.
Right, AFC always. Let me read this. He's going in. Once again, zero accountability, blaming players for missed chances, the lowest of the low, and incredibly.
How's that low? He's missed an open goal.
How's it Arteta's fault?
It's not like the chance.
How's that Arteta's fault, mate?
How many times do you hear that by top ex-professionals? Exactly. That you can't blame the manager when a player misses a bloody open goal. Sorry, mate. Scores like the game's won.
How is that Arteta's fault?
And I've already said in the stream about things that Arteta could have done right. But I'm sorry.
On what universe is Arteta's fault when you're missing chances 2 yards out and all the others? How the hell is that Arteta's fault? This agenda against Arteta, do you know what, mate? You're just defuncting your argument. Like, there's no argument. Like, your agenda, your hatred of Arteta, oh my God, how dare he beat top of Champions League, concede only 1 goal? How dare he be 7 points top in the Premier League? How dare he get through to the semi-final? How dare he get... Bloody hell, mate. Get real. Get real.
It's ridiculous.
I want to hear at the end of the season you saying how dare he win a major trophy.
Yeah.
Let's hope he does that. Because like I said, if he doesn't, then bloody hell.
Yeah, but Daniel,
it's gonna be nasty and aggressive.
Yeah, but Daniel,
I'm looking at where we are now. Listen, I'm not being negative. I'm looking at where we are now. I've seen this movie before. Yeah, and I know that this season, what can happen in this season? You can be 7 points clear. If you're 11 points clear, you're 9 points clear. That gives us a much bigger chance.
Yeah,
that's it.
Right, positive Dan, wait there, because you don't. Negative Dan and Hugo and all these others that keep saying I've seen this movie before. No, you haven't, because this is the best squad Arsenal's ever had. That's one reason. Second reason, City are shit, Liverpool are shit, which I've been saying. And like last year, Liverpool won it by default, but we're better than that shitty Liverpool team from last year.
Yeah, exactly. And if we're so good, James, City is shit, Liverpool is shit, and all I'm saying is we should be clearer ahead now because we can keep saying about City. I've said it. One sec, James. Let me just land on this. We can keep talking about City and saying that City are not the same City and they're not good enough. There is also a chance that they might click. There is that small.
They lost. They drew 3 games down you and then got battered today.
Guys in there.
Even when Man City was great, they've been away to Man United and still lost, even on their greatest seasons. Do you understand?
I
know it's the old City, but this new City may click, James. That's all I'm saying. There's a chance.
No. He's right. He's right, and we've got Odegaard as a captain. I'm sorry.
And they should have lost 5-0 today. They're shit. And we're going to win this league.
They might be shit, but we also have a
James,
shit.
Man, you've gone too far now. What's happened to you, James, man?
No, because you guys, you know what? Eddie Murphy once said in his stand-up, right, that if you haven't eaten for 6 months and you have a cream cracker, you think it's a feast. That's used to. But
James, not too long ago, James, you was gabbed for certain people, man. What's happened? You've done a full circle, James.
I'm constructive.
Same stream.
I need to hear Hugo. This is annoying me, bro. I still can't hear you, my bro, man. Flipping hell.
Let me come in and out.
I'm gonna go out and come back in as well.
Okay.
Dan, put one sin bin when you're by yourself.
No, Hugo, you got to be positive, man. They're so negative, Daniel. I'm going to sort them out. Daniel, all these people that hate Arteta, it's come on, Daniel. Daniel.
I haven't said that I hate Arteta. I'm just throwing it out there.
Not you, Daniel. Not you.
Yeah, but you started getting all upset when I said you started getting upset when I said I've seen this movie before. You said no, I haven't seen this movie before. The movie I'm talking about is Arsenal being ahead even before Arteta. Yeah, Arsenal starting off the season well, being ahead, being in a good position, and then it all crumbling away in your face. Yeah, and it hurts every time.
But
you understand?
But we've got the difference is Rob Holding, mascara. Okay, big difference, Daniel.
Hugo, go talk, bro.
I'm gonna say I might end up beating Arteta. If he doesn't win us the league with this squad, and he doesn't get us a major or even a Champions League, one or the other, bro. Get me one or the other. But if he doesn't, yeah, but I'm sorry, bro. The hate will be legitimate if we don't. If we fuck up from now,
boys, we're gonna wrap up now, anyway, innit?
No, well, wait, Daniel. But why do you keep saying we're gonna fuck up? Stop it. Be positive.
I did not say that. I am not Mystic Meg. I don't know what's going to happen. But I am going based off of history. Yeah? Based off what's happened in the past. I'm saying I've seen this movie before, James. Yeah? And all I'm saying to you is we missed a big opportunity against Liverpool. Yeah? We missed a big opportunity against Chelsea. I'm not even saying Sunderland. I'm not even going to bring the Sunderland. And we've missed a big opportunity. That's 6 points dropped. We're 7 clear of Man City right now. Right now, it should be at least 13. That's what I'm saying.
We should have won the league by now.
You can look at it another way. We didn't lose, and we're 7 points clear. And we don't normally draw. We normally win.
I'm sorry,
not just the
We don't normally draw. We don't normally draw. Now we're seeing more draws. 2 draws in the last games. We had 14 draws last season. I've seen this movie before, James. I'll say it again.
Well, Liverpool are rubbish. City drew 3 and got mashed up. There you go.
Right, the league should have been finished.
Man City have been terrible.
League should have been done by now.
We're only 7 points ahead of them. We lose our next game against Man United and they win against Wolves. Guess what? They're 4 points behind. Balanced settings.
Wait, Daniel. Do you know we watch wrestling? Dwayne Johnson. You're supposed to tag team me with these two, not leave me in the ring with both of them. Yes, you.
I've said my piece, man. I've said my piece.
I can ask you a question, James. So what do you think of Arteta, James?
It doesn't matter. I think that's right. It's going to do it. Today, they couldn't get past our Dwayne Johnson Timber, our Dwayne Johnson's Magalhaes, our Dwayne Johnson's Saliba, right? We are still going to win.
Oh, here's a great question. Here's a great question.
Dan, before you answer that, let me say something.
Let me come out of this studio.
But they got past our gold dust captain. Gold dust. Martin Odegaard.
We didn't lose. We got a point, Hugo. Be positive.
No, bro, we should be much more ahead. I said that before Christmas, and that was my question.
No guarantees in life,
I'm sorry. We've had opportunities. With this squad, we've had opportunities. Now the problem. No, this is an important point I'm about to make before you get to the comment. Yeah, I'm worried that we might be on the start of a wobble.
No.
Liverpool 0 goals draw. Today 0 goals draw. Man United next week. I'm not confident on Man United. We're going to have Leeds away. Every season under Arteta, we have a wobble about 4 or 5 games, and then it gets away from us. I am slightly concerned that we're on a wobble. We've been hit, and we're wobbling. I don't know if it's, and it could be a mentality thing, but part of therapy for clients is to be realistic. So if you're an Arsenal fan, yes, be positive, but also be aware that this team can fuck up, and it will fuck up your life, and it will get you depressed. So just be aware of that, people. And it's important to be honest.
You know what? Just because your longest relationship at Arsenal is with your wife is Arsenal, that's why you're not happy with her, right? But basically, right?
Boys, I've got to cut, yeah?
Ages.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut out as well. I'm gonna leave you, Hugo and James. You're gonna stay on. You want to go out?
No, we'll leave. We'll all leave.
No, we're gonna go.
Big up, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We'll be back on Monday night with a great show. We've got a few new additions that are going to be on. So tune in Monday night, 9 o'clock. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for liking. Thank you for watching. And in the comments, everyone, quick readout of the names: Prince Faweed, AFC Always, Rails, YT, Ryan the Arsenal fan, Sandy, PDOL, PD Will, Samuel, JT, Jamie, obviously the members. Love each and every time, people, man. You know what I'm about to do, Dan? Play a couple games of FIFA, dance with the devil, man. Even more depression. You know what I'm saying?
Why not? Yeah. All right, boys. Big up, everyone, yeah?
Peace.
Love, man.
Bless.